All right, gang, we're back with our at-home Metcon for Monday, April 19th. Short one today, 8-minute AMRAP, 10 thrusters, 20 split jumps, not a very high height on those, only 8 inches, and then finishing up with 30 Russian twists. So the goal today is to pick weights, pick heights that will allow you to move consistently without having to break up any of these movements, and also being able to transition from movement to movement quickly. On those thrusters today, we can use 2 dumbbells or 1 dumbbell, just depending on what you've got access to. This should be moderately difficult for a set of 10, but be sure that you don't have to break them up even as you get later in that workout. A little bit slower on your way down, just to ensure that you've got that good squat position, shoulder width stance, knees tracking as wide or a little wider than toes, and ideally getting that hip crease below the knee in the bottom. As we come out of the bottom, remember, it's hips, then arms. So we're throwing that weight with our legs and then finishing with the press. If we're using 1 dumbbell, hold 1 head in each hand and execute that same movement. Next, we've got 20 split jumps. Starting on top of this object, forcing you to get into a little bit different jump position today than just our typical hip width takeoff, shoulder width landing. So we're starting in the middle, getting some lateral movement to the side, working those low legs, knees, and hips in a slightly different angle. Pop out, pop in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to stand all the way up on this movement, moving those feet in and out as fast as you can. Finishing up with 30 Russian twists, lightweight here, somewhere in that 15 to 25 pound range. Find that balance point where your shoulders are at least as high as your knees. If you can, keep those heels off the ground in the front, and then also keep feet and knees as close together as you can. As we twist, we're going to touch at or behind the line of the hip. That way we get good full rotation out of that torso. If we need to break these up, take a quick 3 breaths, get right back into it in order to get to that 30. 8 minutes, 10, 20, 30 rounds and reps will be your score today. Be smart on your weight. Make sure you're keeping good squat technique on that thruster. Make sure your split jumps are at a height that are going to allow you to do 20 unbroken. And then if we're going to break anything, those Russian twists, but try not to break those up more than once in that set of 30. Good luck on today's Metcon, and we'll see you back for Tuesday's workout.